Alright, well, isn't that just the most frustrating thing? This is probably gonna be like not even 5 minutes of video. Um, we're almost done. Yikes, I love free versions of things, giving me a maximum of 15 minutes. Grr. Okay, anyways, so we had this graph and it's all done. Really what it should look like, it should look something like this, only we're not gonna be graphing each of these, it's only gonna be the one. And instead of our values, say, being at 1, we're going to be at 6,000 instead. But this is essentially, your graph should follow this nice tangent curve. Alright, so we sketched the graph. Now we need to know where are the asymptotes located on this graph and what do they represent. I'm just going to type this down here. Alright, and I apologize for the, I'm using my laptop today, not the school computer, so you're going to hear a bunch of typing, so you're welcome. So for C, the asymptotes are at x is equal to 90 degrees and x is equal to negative 90 degrees. So they represent when the plane is on the ground to the left or to the right of the observer, which is impossible since the plane is flying in a straight line at a constant altitude of 6,000 meters. So that kind of helps to make sense of why we have those asymptotes. It's not possible because this plane is constantly flying at 6,000 meters high, and so we can never actually ever touch the ground at that point. So there's a kind of nice little interesting point about those asymptotes there. So for D there, that one's asking, explain what happens when the angle is equal to 0. So that's pretty interesting. So I guess if you want to look at that triangle again, basically you're gonna be looking at a straight up and down line, and so obviously that would be equal to when the angle is 0 degrees, the plane is directly over the head of the observer. And that also means that the horizontal distance is 0 meters. So just remember that horizontal distance is not the vertical distance, it is the horizontal distance there. Alright, so that should be it there. So your assignment here is at the bottom of your page. So definitely refer back to this question. I believe it will really help you out when you guys are doing your assignments. So you guys can get to it, and you guys have yourselves a good Easter break. Hopefully I will say that in class, but if not, happy Easter.